All right, guys, so we're going to go ahead and cross-list some of our courses here. So one of the English teachers has let me start this process. As you can see, they have already done some of the work here, renaming some of these things. A quick way to rename, which she's already done it here. So I'm going to take this and just show you how to rename a course. And you can go into settings, and then right here, the name is it will obviously rename it, and then also you can always add it to the bottom part, but the top part is where you can rename, so you can see, whatever you want it to say that really reflects what you want. So I'm not going to change hers because she already did that, so I'm going to leave that alone. I'm going to go back to my dashboard. So an important thing that you want to recognize is if you hover under the course, you can see if it's semester 1 or semester 2. So here it says Warsaw Community High School, where I hovered 25-26 and slash S2. So sometimes what I like to do is I like to rename those just to make sure that I don't accidentally, because hers are easy because she only has one, that semester 1 that I want to cross list. That's English Lit here. So really I only would want to cross list one of them, but let's say for argument's sake that you have many. So sometimes what you want to do is you want to go into it, and I will go down to settings to rename it so that it's super clear that I do not want to cross list it because it's a semester 2. And right now I'm only doing semester 1. So I'm going to go into settings. I'm going to add a S2, if that's helpful to you, or however you want to say that it's semester 2, to both the name and the course code. And then I'm going to click update. So especially if you're new to it, then it's really helpful for you to see, and it should move it. Hold on, I got to find it. Now it says S2. Okay, so I don't need that one anymore. And then here, this one, if I hover, this one says S2. Or you could also right click and pull it so you don't lose your place, because sometimes it's kind of confusing going back and forth. And you can go down to settings. And then I'm going to put S2, S2. And you guys know your courses. I'm working with some English here, but now I've set it just so that and I can get out of it because I've saved it. Once you update the name, then you need to save it. So you can get out of it. And notice again, if I refresh on my dashboard, I'll see that now there's only one English Lit. Okay, the W131, and it says semester 1. Because my other ones, I put S2 just to make sure that I remind myself that I don't need to do that. So what Jen did is that she renamed her course, that is her parent course, what she wants to call that, so it's a semester 1 course. She renamed it to just W131 to be nice and short, but this is the other one that she needs cross-listed, okay, because it's a W131, and if you go down here and hover, it's an S1. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on that, and it's going to be a child course. Oh, I apologize. Wait, hold on. I apologize. You actually want to go to the parent course. Pick the one that you want to be what you put everything into. So click on the parent course. Here, she already renamed it. Then you're going to have a course code up here at the top. It's going to be a 6-digit code, and you can copy that. So it's like this is the umbrella. We now want to go put this course code into the other one, and it will put it under the umbrella of this one that she has made the parent course. So I'm going to find my one that says S1. I'm going to go into it with my new code because I want this course to go under the parent one, the one that I decided to be the parent one, meaning the one that I can make changes to, that all my students are under. So you're going to go to settings and then sections. Once you're in sections, you're going to go down to the blue. You're going to click on the blue because that will actually populate the students. And then you're going to say cross list this section. And you're actually going to paste in that code, and it should auto-populate your other course, and then you're going to click cross list. So now if I go back to my dashboard, you'll see that that course is gone, okay? And down here, this now has double the amount of kids in it, and I still have my semester 2, but I don't want those. Now, let's say I want to get rid of my semester 2 classes because they're kind of in the way, like here. Let's see, that's a semester 1. That's a semester 1, semester 2, semester 2. So again, I could rename these since they're semester 2. Because sometimes the semester 2 gets a little confusing. Semester 1, semester 1, semester 2, and you can rename them. So that way you know, or I think someone else says that they just color code them. You can do that as well. I always like to have it in the name just to be extra sure, but if you want to color coordinate, that's good too. I'm going to rename these so I don't accidentally cross-list them as I'm going. I'm just going to put, when I rename, I'm really just putting semester 2 on them. Oops. So now again, if I go back to my dashboard, which I've just refreshed, I should be able to see S2, 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 S2. So that way I can see what I want to keep up here. Now, you can also go into courses, all courses, and then anything that I labeled as semester 2 that maybe I don't want to see right now, I'm going to take off my dashboard. Because maybe I don't want to see that, or maybe I don't really need to see my homeroom, so I'm going to get rid of them too. Okay, then I'm going to go back to my dashboard, and then it looks a little bit more clean. There's less courses. My homeroom's gone, and all I see now are my semester 1s, semester 1, semester 1, semester 1. So now what I can do is I can cross-list, because this is English 9 CP, Honors English 9, Honors English 9. So I'm going to go in here for semester 1. This is my parent course. Again, so now I'm going to cross-list. I want to take this one, which is Honors English 9, and I'm going to put it in here. So I'm going to go in. This is my parent course. And I'm going to take the code, just the 6-digit code at the top, because that's like my umbrella. I'm going to go to the other course that I want to put it into, which is just my Honors English 9. I'm going to go to Settings, Sections, then I'm going to go down to the blue, and then I'm going to cross-list. And again, I'm going to paste it in here, cross-list this section. So now if I go to my dashboard, all I'm going to see is English 9 CP, Honors English 9, and then we have some test courses, and then our W131 class. And then if I ever want to get my semester 2 courses back, I can go into courses, all courses, and I can bring back all the stuff I want. I can put back all my semester 2 if I would like, back onto my dashboard if I like having them and seeing them and getting access to them. Lastly, let's say that I want to import a course. Like let's say I worked really hard last year and I want to basically put the course that I worked really hard on and I want to download it. I'm going to go to shared. This is all the information that you've maybe shared, and you're going to type it in. Let's say, well, since this isn't my course, sorry, Jen. Let's say it's a whole course. So for example, let's say this is an entire course, even though it's just a quiz. You would go to download, and then you would click on the one that you want to import it to and click import. That would bring everything, assuming you pulled up the whole course, it would bring everything over into your course, which I can show you that. I have a different video on it, but now your courses are nice and you can just publish them, and you'll be ready to go. Okay, thank you.